The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Our game time temperature for Game 1, not too bad for October, 56 degrees at first pitch. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Ian Kinsler is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that two-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. He's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Splitter, 2-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Tap down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1-0 pitch on the way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Ready on 1 and 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Tigers leave 1. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the. A moment now from Yankee Stadium to take a look at Joe Girardi's starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Hit out towards second. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Hit hard to short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Here's Corey Seager. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. So a three-run blast to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? Three-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, 2 for 9.
Chris Bryant.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
Jock Peterson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Here's big Aaron Judd, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
To 2-2 now. Zimmerman steps into the windup. Here he comes on 2-2. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Cabrera.
Obviously, this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare, too. It's only the first inning either starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Chop foul wide of first. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 9 men come to the. Here's Brian Dozier now. In past meetings with Tanaka, comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, after the first inning, he's got a 5-0 lead. And I think for the pitcher, this is a big challenge, but he's got to focus. Make sure you go 1 pitch at a time, 1 hitter at a time, and don't allow a rally. And act like the scoreboard says 0-0 or 1-0 instead of 5-0.
Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Justin Upton now. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Sierra from the outfield grass. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So digging in now, Nick Castellanos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down in order goes. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yamada. And that misses, ball one.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
1-0 pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Inciarte rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The batter, number 13.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Corey Seager. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Mata. And that retires the side. Run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
That's by him for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata.
Center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Oh, he might not. This ball's kicked out there.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. From the stretch. And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. Stepping up now, Jock Peterson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jock Peterson.
Ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Cabrera is over. And that's the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, number 99.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He's really been struggling because he's leaving the ball down the middle. He's going to have to pitch on the corners.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
First baseman, number 22. Miguel.
Here's Miguel Cabrera. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up. This is line to left. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the 2-3 go the Bombers. But they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading off for Detroit, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. This is foul right side. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit hard to short. Played on the backhand. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
In now, Sierra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Center fielder, number 12, Ender.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. And the inning is over. Yankees.
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder, number 8. Justin
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Upton awaits the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Nick Castellanos now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Digging in, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Avila.
And this one's in the dirt, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitch on its way to Avila. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mato. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. Digging in and looking for more, Yamada. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
25.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And that misses. 2-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but that one rolls foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Anibal Sanchez is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Pitch outside, the throw. Here's the tag by Iglesias, and they've got him at second base. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castellanos ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Sanchez is ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Peterson. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And this is fouled back and out of play. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on, and you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on. That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit hard towards center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Designated hitter.
Ready once again, Brian Dozier. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Michael Pineda takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with a hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Now batting,
First pitch on its way to Upton. Justin Upton is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that misses 1-1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throw. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as it's now a 6-run ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Designated hitter.
Here's a high pop-up. Castellanos posts under it. One away.
First baseman number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Miguel Cabrera comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Misses, ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Iglesias now at short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Now here's the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
And Iglesias will put the squeeze on this one to retire the side. Striding in once again, Nick Castellanos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Nick Castellanos.
And he has to lunge to get to this one as it's fouled off to the right. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Alex Avila. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
To 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another shot now. Mikey Mato head-to-head against Michael Pineda. Just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And a ball 1-0. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Down in order go the Tigers. Digging in to try it again. Sierra will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Number 34.
Liner towards second. Oh, there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. One gone.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now. Ender Inciarte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Upton's under it. 2 down.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more. Yamada has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And that misses inside 1-0.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next. Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again, just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Martinez over to his right, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. There. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. 1-1 offering on its way to Kinsler. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Shot back up the middle. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the windup and the pitch. Miguel Cabrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 8 hits in 15 at-bats. 3-0 now. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Corey Seager. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Mata ranging back, leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Chris Bryant is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, but no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Standing in, Jock Peterson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Peterson.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Yeah, he was one batter away from making it through the entire lineup without allowing a runner. But this guy was having absolutely none of that. A big swing, and maybe his guys are back on track.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple. Here's J.D. Martinez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Brian Dozier is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
A runner at second, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Here's Justin Upton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Hit to short. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first to be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. Nick Castellanos now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. 2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Alex Avila is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's cut on and missed. So now the Tigers find themselves down to their last strike.
Now, mid-90s fastball is no joke. And that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Eight to 1 is the final tonight. New York jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Jordan Zimmerman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. The loss goes to Jordan Zimmerman. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 50.